Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it, his experience start to finish. Quick note before we begin, there's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So, this electric bike showed up at our door, and I pulled it into the garage to see what it could do. We picked it to replace a beach cruiser I had been using with my wife in mind, because it needed a real electric throttle mode and a little more punch for hills and longer rides. First impressions are good. This electric bike feels quick and responsive. With a solid charge that lasts longer than I expected, it handles nicely around corners and the front shocks are doing a great job. I can tell they're smoothing out small bumps, which really smooths the ride on a mixed surface route. It also just looks good, sleek enough to stand out, but not loud with graphics. It's clearly well built, and in my eyes it passes a durability test that matters for daily use. There were a couple of hiccups though. The seller had to resend a new barcode to FedEx, so delivery dragged out 2 or 3 days beyond the original date. Not ideal, but not a deal breaker, and the front fender arrived damaged, which was a bummer. Aside from that, setup was on me, assembly took longer than I expected, and the instruction booklet left a lot to be desired. The black and white photos aren't very clear. So I ended up turning to a couple of customer-posted videos to fill in the gaps. Watching an assembly video a couple of times is a smart move. It saved me some real head-scratching and spots. I kept a time-lapse video running in the background, and that hour-long process somehow turned into a 30-minute job after I caught on. Once it's together, this electric bike is easy to use, and it fits my wife well. The handlebar position is adjustable enough to suit different body sizes, which is a nice touch if you have a couple of riders in the house. The 5 assist modes give you plenty of choice. I mostly stay at 0 or 2 for everyday riding, and I'll switch up to 3 when I'm climbing a steep hill. I have to admit, I expected a little more from the display. The battery indicator isn't always spot on. If I turn the display off and back on, it sometimes shows more bars, and I feel a bit more confident about keeping a longer ride in mind. Maybe 40 miles on a single charge if I'm careful. The seat could be more comfortable on longer rides, so I added a gel pad, which helped a lot. I also added better mirrors and a back rack with a pack. On the plus side, this bike comes with features I didn't expect in this price range. Directional lights, a bright headlight, turn signals, fenders, a useful rack, and a decent toolkit in the box. It's a pretty flexible setup that can grow with you. The saddlebags ship separately, so don't be surprised if they arrive a couple days later, but they're roomy and practical. All told, I love this bike. It's a great value, and for the price I'm genuinely impressed with what you get. If you're patient with the assembly and okay with a few quirks, this electric bike is worth a serious look. I'd recommend it. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you in the next video.